Preface of The Christian Nurse and Her Mission in the Sick Room. This is a Librivox recording. All Librivox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit Librivox.org. The Christian Nurse and Her Mission in the Sick Room by Fran ois-Xavier Gautrelet. Translated by John Mason Neale. Preface. This little work is translated by one of the Sisters of Saint Margaret's home. Should it prove acceptable to those for whom it is designed, it may be followed by others of the same kind. The title of the original is Méthode pour assister les malades et les disposer à la mort, à l'usage des personnes qui par office ou par circonstance s'emploient au service des malades. Par le Père Gautrelet de la Compagnie de Jésus, Bruxelles, Wagener, 1851. I am responsible for the translation itself and for the omission of some and abbreviation of other passages. These omissions and abridgments arise chiefly from the wish to be as brief as possible, and Father Gautrelet is here and there liable to the charge of unnecessary lengthiness and needless repetitions. The prayers at the end, which in the original are solely from the Roman ritual, are here partly replaced by others selected from the Parisian offices. The latter are perhaps more likely to be useful to those for whom they are intended. It is earnestly hoped that the reader, should he derive any benefit from this little book, will return it by offering a prayer for the sisterhood from which it comes, its patients, and its orphans. J.M.N., Sackville College, East Grinstead, August 20, 1860. End of preface.
Part 1 of The Christian Nurse and Her Mission in the Sick Room. This is a Librivox recording. All Librivox recordings are in the public domain, and for more information or to volunteer, please visit Librivox.org. Recording by Lola Janey. The Christian Nurse and Her Mission in the Sick Room by Fran ois-Xavier Gautrelet. Translated by John Mason Neale. Chapter 1. Of the excellence of his work of charity, and of the esteem in which it ought to be held. If it be true that of all the graces which God can bestow on man, the most precious is that of a good death, since it is that which consecrates and crowns all others. If, which cannot be denied of all the moments of our existence, the most critical and dangerous is that in which we pass from the world, since it is that which irrevocably determines our eternal state. It is certain that of all the services that can be rendered to our neighbor, the most excellent is that of assisting him to die well. The Church, tender and enlightened mother of the faithful, provides for the needs of all her children. There is no misery which does not find succor in her maternal bosom. In one place, the child, abandoned by unnatural and guilty parents, finds charitable hands to tend it, while, along with the temporal care necessary to the body, ministrations yet more precious are lavished on the soul. In another, penitence finds a home to lament its crimes, and, under the care of sisters, the victim of sin atoned for past guilt by the tears of true repentance. Again, to solace the misery of the poor, charity disguises itself under 1,000 different forms, and
Sample complete. Ready to continue?